Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New Orleans Saints. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Bush. And they're able to get
hey, I got it, bro. That shit he was saying. He's hard to schedule a game with, bro.
18 Rattler. Go.
He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. The Saints at 3-10 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. This defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys,
yeah, I thought that one was going to be, too. That shit was close.
Not an issue.
Here comes the Saints punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll fake the handoff. Now Romo. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd.
Damn, Josh, it's like that.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Here's Romo. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon
Yo, nah, for real.
We want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Now Romo. Wide open receiver complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, here's Barber. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he's got his man in stride.
Yo, he does be in there doing that.
For a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the play.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back in the 25.
Shit.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Here's Romo. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Barber. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Cowboys put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Ready.
They run up the middle with Bush. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Here we go. Set.
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. On the counter, it's Bush. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Damn, Romo's getting up slow on that one.
Right there. He came up. Pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Romo now to throw. And he is caught. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the set.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big...
I think he kind of freezes on the mid-blitz. You don't know what to do on it.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Bush trying the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Let's go now. Ready, ready. 52 blue. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Drill, yellow. Here we go. Drill, green. 45, black, ultra. Red, cycle. Set.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henderson. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 37.
He'll drop to throw. Launching one for Henderson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Come on, set. 10, black.
They'll set up to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away.